Year One are my main sponsors. I've bought thousands of dollars worth of items from them over the years, and you can enjoy the same discount I received. Just go to year1.com, and for a limited time you can get up to 20% off most parts by using the promo code TORQUE, TORQUE. This episode is the saddest, but it's also the most important episode I've ever made. Today we pay tribute to Big Keith with the Heavy Chevy. So I first came across the Heavy Chevy in 2019, pre-COVID, and I was really happy with what I shot, and I did a rough cut. They liked it as well. However, I didn't release it because the Heavy Chevy is actually street legal in the UK, and I wanted to do a montage showing that. I was planning to do it at the end of the summer, but work commitments got in the way and the Heavy Chevy went in for improvements. So then we put it on the back burner till spring 2020, and unfortunately we know what happened there. The end of March 2020, the world got turned upside down by a pandemic. So what I'm going to do now is basically air you what I originally cut with some slight tinkering, and then I'll explain about Keith.
The Heavy Chevy.
You live once, you've got one life. You've got to make the most of it and make some memories. Because when we're all sitting around in that old people's home, do you remember when? We've got to have stories to tell, because if we haven't got stories to tell, we'll just be sitting there watching Coronation Street all day. That's no good. We've got to be able to sit there and make a little bit of fun, create memories. Plus, I've got 5 grandchildren. When they arrive here, I want them to go, do you remember that lunatic that we have a grandfather that we had, or all that racing with those cars and his motorbikes and his madness? I want them to remember me for what I do.
What happened was we were looking for a name for the car, and myself and Keith, who co-owns it, we're not lightweights, we're quite big. The car's a full steel car, really heavy, and I think the name sort of like fell into it, the Heavy Chevy.
The Heavy Chevy.
And it stuck, and everyone seems to love it. We've got a great following, and yeah, it's just a great bit of fun, great way of socialising, great people, and yeah, we thoroughly look forward to every event we go to.
Dave's son that came up with the name. It's a £4,000 car with us 2 great big lumps driving it, and it is set up inside there to run 2 if you want. If you imagine the pair of us in it, we'll probably run 14 seconds.
But you're both big fellas, you're not shy with the food, are you?
No, we're not. And I'll say, anyone, if you come and see us in the pits, come and talk to us if you're ever at the racing. We've always got a big box of cold beers or soft drinks, whatever your fancy is, and if the food's on the go, just join in, because that's what we're about. Come and join the family. Come and talk about the Heavy Chevy.
There's no money in it, as you know. It's all about just fun and camaraderie amongst friends, and just a great day out. We're all a load of has-beens, just trying to rekindle our youth, basically.
It's brought 2 families and a group of people. You know, there's when there's filming going on, and hopefully you'll be able to show some of it, we're getting other racers coming up and talking to us and admiring our car, which is fantastic. It's a very unusual car, it's an unusual model. There aren't a lot of this actual car, Delrays in the UK that are raced. And as a consequence of that, everyone wants to talk to us. There's great camaraderie here. We've got a great pit crew. People want to crew with us. They want to be with us. Again, we're creating memories for them, you know, and it's all about being together, having some fun, running a car, having a barbecue, going and having a few beers, talking a load of crap, and then getting back at it again. You live once, you've got one life. You've got to make the most of it and make some memories.
I'm very sorry to explain that Keith didn't make it through the pandemic. He went into hospital just after Christmas 2020 and he never came home, passing at the end of January. He co-owned the Heavy Chevy with Dave Caruso, and the car runs now in part in tribute to Keith. The car was running really well when I came down to film, but the 8-second barrier remains elusive for Dave and his crew.
Our goal has always been the 8, and it has been with Keith. We always tried to, but unfortunately Keith never made it to, you know, to see whether we got it there. But hopefully we'll be watching down, and yeah, hopefully we can do it in his memory. We've got the best team in town, so yeah, you know, if we can't do it, I mean, the car's fighting us every way. It's not really built to be a race car, and it's not built to go this fast, but we're doing our best, you know, and we'll see what we can do.
Keith's philosophy was amazing, and he was right. If you haven't got a lot of great memories when you are in your old age, what's the point of having lived? You've got to make great memories while you can to give yourself something to chuckle to when you're older. Rest in peace, Big Keith. Please, please, please click on the subscribe button. It's free to do so and helps us build up our audience. Also, please share this video with your friends on social media, and while you are there, please follow us on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook to get new video alerts and extra content. And remember, check out talkamerican.com, and please post a comment underneath this video and click that like button. You can also follow the Heavy Chevy on Facebook, so keep an eye out for that. But for now, it's time to say goodbye. Let's talk again soon. Bye bye.